Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are presenting SafetyFirst 3D, a web-based construction safety training game developed for Malaysian TVET institutions. Our project combines interactive 3D gameplay with Malaysian DOSH safety regulations to create an engaging educational tool for vocational students. Let me start by explaining the problem we're solving. According to the Department of Occupational Safety and Health Malaysia, construction remains one of the highest risk industries, with hundreds of workplace accidents reported annually. Traditional safety training methods often rely on passive lectures with PowerPoint slides, static printed manuals, and limited hands-on practice before real work. The gap is clear. TVET students need interactive, engaging ways to learn safety procedures before entering dangerous work environments. Our solution is SafetyFirst 3D, which provides risk-free, interactive safety training through gameplay. So, what is SafetyFirst 3D? SafetyFirst 3D is a web-based game with 3 progressive training levels. Level 1 is PPE selection. Players select correct personal protective equipment for construction sites. An interactive 3D worker model shows equipment in real time, with immediate feedback on choices including DOSH regulation references. Level 2 is hazard identification. Players explore a 3D construction site, identify hidden hazards using mouse controls, and perform risk assessment with difficulty ratings. Level 3 is our safety obstacle course. It's a 1,500-meter running challenge through a construction site where players answer DOSH safety questions at checkpoints. The game features a dynamic speed system with collision penalties. Each level teaches specific competencies aligned with Malaysian vocational training standards. Let me explain the learning objectives. By completing SafetyFirst 3D, players will be able to: first, identify key construction safety hazards and PPE requirements based on Malaysian DOSH regulations and OSHA 1994. Second, apply proper safety procedures including PPE selection for different work environments, hazard recognition and risk assessment, and emergency response protocols like fire safety and evacuation. Third, demonstrate knowledge through interactive gameplay decisions, safety trivia based on real regulations, and progressive skill development from beginner to advanced. All learning outcomes are mapped to Malaysia's TVET competency standards. Now for the technical implementation. We used several core technologies: HTML5 canvas for 2D interfaces, Three.js for 3D rendering, vanilla JavaScript with ES6 features for game logic, and CSS for UI styling. Our key technical features include: first, 3D graphics with real-time rendering using Three.js, custom geometry for worker models, dynamic obstacle spawning, and optimization for browser performance. Second, our game architecture features modular level design, with separate HTML and JavaScript files per level, a state management system, collision detection algorithms, and score and progress tracking. Third, interactive mechanics including mouse controls for level 2 with rotate, zoom, and click functionality, keyboard controls for level 3 using WASD, arrow keys, and jump, touch-friendly design for mobile devices, and responsive UI. Fourth, educational integration through a trivia question system with explanations, feedback with regulatory references, progress tracking across levels, and a performance ranking system. Now let me demonstrate the game. Here's our main menu with a Three.js animated background. Notice the professional UI with clear level descriptions and difficulty ratings. Let's start with level 1, PPE selection. In this level, students select 4 required PPE items. Watch as I select the hard hat. The 3D worker model updates in real time. Each item shows regulatory information when you hover over it. If I select wrong items like sneakers and submit, the system explains why it's unsafe with specific DOSH references. When I select the correct items, perfect selection gives full points and an educational summary. Now level 2, hazard identification. This level presents a 3D construction site. Students rotate the view to find hazards. Each hazard identified gives points and safety information. Notice the difficulty ratings. Some hazards are obvious, while others require careful observation. And finally, level 3, our most advanced level, the obstacle course. This is a 1,500 meter obstacle runner. Players use arrow keys to switch lanes, avoiding obstacles. At 500 meters, a safety checkpoint appears where students must answer DOSH-based questions. Correct answers give speed boosts. This combines action gameplay with knowledge assessment, making safety training fun and memorable. Let me share the development challenges we overcame. Challenge 1 was performance optimization. The initial version had slow loading, taking 8 to 15 seconds. We solved this by reducing 3D complexity, disabling shadows, and optimizing geometry. The result? Load time reduced to under 2 seconds. Challenge 2 was cross-browser compatibility. Three.js rendering differed between browsers. We used standardized WebGL features and added fallback rendering. Now it works on Chrome, Firefox, Edge, and Safari. Challenge 3 was balancing education and fun. Too much text makes games boring. We solved this by integrating trivia into gameplay checkpoints. Now, players learn while playing naturally. In conclusion, SafetyFirst 3D demonstrates 3 key points. Number 1. Safety training can be engaging. Interactive gameplay transforms learning from an obligation to an opportunity. Number 2. Web technologies are powerful. Three.js creates immersive experiences without downloads or installations. Number 3. TVET education benefits from digital innovation. Modern tools prepare students for modern workplaces. So, what's the wow factor of this game? SafetyFirst 3D is the only web-based construction safety game that transforms boring Malaysian DOSH regulations into 3 completely different gameplay experiences, making students accidentally become safety experts while chasing high scores. No downloads or installations required. Thank you for your attention. We're happy to answer questions about technical implementation, educational design, TVET integration, or provide a live demonstration. Thank you.